Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing great today. And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, something I've never done before. I wanted to bring you guys some guides and tips about how to get a kill streak going and maintain a kill streak in Battlefield, how to get more kills and die less. But instead of just giving you generalized tips here and there, I wanted to instead do something a little different. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over some clips that I have of some kill streaks, and I'm going to walk you through what was going on in my head as I was playing, and what strategies I implemented and why they were successful, and how you can implement those in your game as well. So alright guys, so as we take a look at this first clip, we're running the Suomi on Merida breakthrough defending, and the main thing I want you to take away from this clip is how we use the little cover we have available to make sure that every engagement we get in is a one-on-one. We want to try to engage one enemy at a time using cover to maximize the probability of us surviving and going on a kill streak here. So as you can see here, we're playing on Merida and it's breakthrough, and they're all trying to get into this one objective here in the house. And I'm looking at the mini-map, I'm looking for footsteps. They're all on the other side of this wall here. I get shot by a guy right here. I didn't notice him. Lucky didn't die. I try to look, see where he's at. I don't see him. I go look at the other side. I can't see anything through the smoke. I get in the corner. The wall gets blown up, so I duck down so I can have some cover. I hear somebody, so I peek on the right. I see a head, boom, get a kill, and then unfortunately get blown up by dynamite. And we do get picked up here by a teammate, luckily. And what I want you to notice here after we get picked up is how now that the wall is half gone, now we can actually use the wall to our advantage, the broken wall to our advantage, to get some kills on these guys as they're trying to push up on the objective. So see, I shoot there and I get behind cover after not getting a kill. I peek on the right, boom, get a guy. I hear somebody on this side, boom, get a kill right there. Try to shoot another guy and then duck behind cover. You see how I duck behind cover right there? That's what you want to do. You want to peek, get a few kills, and then duck behind cover again. You don't want to stay just looking out there and peek too long, because you will get your head popped off by a sniper. So that's how you want to use cover here. And also, you don't want to necessarily just peek the same side. So as you see me here, I'm moving left to right. I'm peeking the right side, I'm peeking the left side, I'm peeking the front, the left on the front, the right on the front. I'm moving left and right. I'm just going from one corner to the other, trying to be unpredictable. Now at this particular part of the clip here, there's a guy that's down. That I know the enemies are coming, and I try to sit there and listen and make sure that they're not going to rush me as I go for the revive. Make sure it's clear, and once it's clear, I look out. I see a bunch of enemies, take a few shots, and get behind cover. You see, even though I didn't get a kill there, I didn't stay and try to get it and force a kill right there. I noticed too many guys, so I got behind cover before I got shot. So. Alright, here we kill a guy trying to rush in, and if you look on the minimap right now, there's a lot of people on the left on this side of this wall, which is the reason why I'm staying put and not really peeking. You got to play it smart. If we peek there, we could die. So I do end up eventually peeking here when I think it's clear. When I'm listening, I don't hear any footsteps, and we peek here on the left on this part of this map. We shoot this guy. We don't get the kill. I dug behind cover because you could see I was taking some damage and I didn't want to die. I noticed my teammate here dies on the right. I peek and get really lucky and get these two guys right here, and then instantly get back in the corner and chill. And as you can see, they're starting to take the objective now, so there's a lot more of them than there are of us. So I'm staying put here, just chilling, waiting on them to push, really. Don't want to get, like I said, you want to engage one enemy at a time. So a guy comes in here, I miss a bunch of shots, another one comes in, I hit some shots, I get really lucky and get him with the melee. And then here at this point, I notice 4 dudes rushing into the freaking building, so I rush out of there, try to get a revolver, I rush out of there so I don't die. Get behind the wall right here, I peek up, I hear somebody, boom, get a kill, notice somebody else, boom, get him too, and then instantly move behind the building again, behind cover again to reload. Then I try to rush in, manage to get one, and then the streak ends right here.
No, I'm dead. I was 18 and up.
Alright guys, this next clip coming up, we're using the MP34 on Hamada, which I know isn't necessarily ideal, but we're able to make it work and go on a small streak here because we're using good positioning and cover to our advantage to make sure that every engagement we find ourselves in is one-on-one. We're engaging one enemy at a time. We're not rushing into a large group of enemies trying to kill them all really quickly, especially using a weapon like this that doesn't have necessarily a fast ETK. So as you see, we're pushing it here on the point in the clip. I noticed a grenade coming in from behind me, so I try to duck behind this health box, and this guy almost kills us. He's in the animation to melee us, but our teammate saves us. Now I know he came from this direction, so I peek, noticed a guy laying prone, was able to get him. I noticed another one going to the right, but he's already gone, so I was gonna chase him, but then I noticed that guy right there too, was able to put enough bullets into him to kill him. Now I'm assuming the other guy was killed by the teammate, and I actually noticed the guy here through the smoke and was able to get him as well. Now I'm low on ammo right here, so I throw smoke on this side to try to pick up some of the ammo from those dudes that I killed, and then I go back because I notice on the minimap there's two guys on the right, and my teammate died right there. I was able to get the one guy, get back behind cover to reload. I notice another guy, get him. I also notice one on the right, also get him. He's going for the revive. Bad move right there. Now we're reloading behind cover. I hear footsteps at this point. It's a little distant, but it's getting closer, and I noticed the guy right here and is able to get him right there. Now you notice every time I got in a kill so far in this clip, I've been getting behind cover behind those sandbags to reload. You never want to reload out in the open where you're likely to get shot now. So remember that. Now as we're moving up here to the clip, we're pushing into A, and I noticed the guy right here from afar, and I take a few shots on him, but notice how I wasn't able to kill him, and I moved to a different position. I didn't peek the same spot because I know that since I didn't kill him, he's going to expect me to look that same direction. So instead I look to the left over here and see if I can get him, and as you can see, boom, we get him right there, and that's the streak.
I am 16-0 with the.
All right, so this next clip here, it's a lot of the same strategies we implemented in that I showed you guys in the first couple of clips here. But another thing that I use here is sound. So as you can see right there, I got a guy with dynamite right there because I was able to know that he was there because I could hear him. So and then as you can see right here in the clip, we back up here to the left. I get lucky and get those two guys again. I heard them coming, so I knew to look there. I noticed another one across. I get him right there. Now at this point, I'm still listening. I'm laying prone there, listening for sound. Also looking at the mini map as well. You got to be aware of all of your surroundings. You got to pay attention to all of that stuff very quickly. Now at this point, I try to go to the corner to stand behind the sandbags. I notice a guy and I try to peek and get him, but unfortunately die. I think here we get picked up, and again, this is here where we get picked up. We do a lot of the same thing. We use as much cover as we can. We get here and I just sit here and listen for a little bit. I peek and I notice there's a lot of smoke. I can't see anything, so I get behind cover again, and again we just listen. I hear somebody, boom, get a kill. Then I peek again, get a kill, reload behind cover again, don't want to expose myself. You peek, get another kill. Then I notice 3-4 more show up out of nowhere. I peek and throw a pea out, hoping I can get one or two. At this point they throw a grenade. I make a run for it outside, actually make it all the way to the other side without getting shot. Luckily, again, I listen for footsteps. I sit here as I'm moving here. I'm listening for footsteps to see if they're pushing me, being aggressive or not. Now with the smoke, I can't see anything, and as the smoke starts to clear, I want to get ready and make sure, because they might be waiting for the smoke to clear too to see me, and they were. Luckily, I was able to get those two guys right there. Now at this point of the clip, I believe we're out of ammo, and we're low on health as well. So I'm kind of just sitting there waiting. I don't want to. I could run away, but I didn't want to run away because I thought that they might be looking and get me from afar. So we're kind of just sitting here, waiting for them to either push and try to survive as long as I can, or to see if it gets clear enough for me to move and get ammo. And at this point, they come out, they see they kill my teammate. I get one right there. He doesn't notice me laying prone. I try to get the other, and unfortunately, we die right here.
Damn, they saw me finally.
Alright guys, to recap on everything I covered in this video, remember, first things first, cover. Use as much cover as possible. Don't stand out in the open. Move from cover to cover. Use smoke if you have to. Don't peek the same angle twice. Try to be unpredictable. If you peeked an angle, shot at a guy, didn't get the kill, don't peek that same angle unless you know for sure you can get the kill. Otherwise, he may end up killing you. Also, don't get greedy. Try to make every engagement a 1v1. That'll give you the highest probability to survive. It's better to live at that point and not die than get one kill and die instantly. So like I said, don't get greedy. Also, adjust your playstyle. Use your gun's strengths. If your gun is really good at hip firing, flank, get up close, try to get up there and use your gun's strengths to kill as many as you can. If your gun's good at mid-range, find a power position on the map and sit up and get kills that way. Also, pay attention to your surroundings. Use the sound, use the mini-map, help you analyze what the best move for that particular situation will be to maximize and go on these high kill streaks. So anyway guys, make sure to implement these strategies in your game. This isn't going to be done overnight. This is going to take some practice, but I know you guys can do it, so if you just put in the work. So hopefully you found this video helpful, if not at least entertaining. If you liked it, make sure to give me a like. If you didn't, a dislike, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Go ahead, find out how to smoke on you.
Alright, I got B.
Okay, good.
Oh jeez, are you serious? Hit him. Good job. Missing those shots there for a second. You're scaring me.
Oh, there's a guy in the
Oh.
building I was just in.
That's a clip.
There's a guy on the. Yeah, there's a guy on the. Oh, somebody got him.
There was another one.